British culture is unique. It has evolved through people, but also through pride associated with great achievements in sport, innovation, architecture, technology and creativity. In particular, I want to look at the British creative industry, which is probably one of the best in the world. I'm here to talk to Touch, a company that excels in engaging audiences through live events, content creation and communications, and ask, what is the link between getting the culture right internally and creating outstanding business results for clients? Gentlemen, tell me about the moment when the whole idea of Touch Associates came into your head.
I didn't want to work to live, and I'm sure most people in this world don't. So I decided to set up an agency called Touch, so people could actually put their individual mark on everything they do.
So how do you create a culture that lives up to that grand ambition?
It's about employing the right people, and it's actually being confident enough that when you've employed the right people, let them tell you what to do. We want to celebrate people who have a real interest in getting to know those customers, to engage their audience effectively.
But they have got to trust you in terms of being able to articulate a grand vision. How do you deliver that?
We have a philosophy around learn, feel, do. So what do we want the audience to learn? What do we want them to feel? And what do we want them to do? You know, as one customer said about us recently, Touch are the agency that know us better than we know ourselves.
We honestly run our business where the culture actually takes priority over the strategy. So we came up with the Big Intimacy.
The Big Intimacy is all about allowing people to be themselves. And I see that when I walk into a room with a Touch team and people smile. And that tells me that that relationship is vibrant.
And when those relationships are vibrant and when they spark, what happens?
I think chemistry and spark helps Touch on the global stage. A customer said to me the other day, do you know why I like working with Touch? You really have the most extraordinary people that do the most extraordinary things.
Touch benefits the Merck organization in many ways. They know us, and that's really important because at the end of the day, you want to really ensure that you have someone that you can trust.
If any event is going to be memorable, you need not just the content to be excellent, but the execution of the event delivering an exceptional audience engagement.
Everything is possible, nothing is impossible, to go beyond what customers want to see, and we seem to deliver it every single time.
That kind of can-do attitude, how do you see that working within the context of what people in the business call the Big Intimacy?
I think what the Big Intimacy brings to the business is that it brings this culture that everyone seems to be part of the big picture. I think we have this overall attitude within the company.
Touch culture is what connects us as a team. It's about human beings and connecting, and we want to understand our customers that much more clearly, and then we're going to deliver something magical.
All of that comes together in what you've described as the family. What is it that allows that to happen?
I think it's a journey, right? So we build up the relationships. In this day and age, we've lost a little bit of the human touch, and that is what we are all about.
The human touch is the feeling that this company gives you as an individual that you then pass on to your clients, and together create a magical, infectious atmosphere.
The Touch culture is all about providing an environment that people can be themselves.
One of the directors just said to me, "Thank you for being you." That's huge, right? How often do we get told that?
Because we are unique and individual, that allows us to give a better output to our clients.
We want people to leave events feeling something different, feeling inspired. And if Touch can have some sort of contribution to that feeling, then we feel like we've done our job really well.
We're architects of audience engagement. I think that is something that we really want to reflect in the projects that we deliver.
Taking a client relationship and making sure that you're delivering for them. In previous businesses, I've always been in a slightly more corporate environment, and actually coming somewhere where everybody is given the ability to make decisions has really opened my eyes to where you can take talent.
What do you think are the key benefits that customers feel?
What we really do at Touch is that we are one big family unit. We have a lack of a hierarchy, which is a big part of our growth.
As an agency, we've grown tremendously, but we've managed to keep the culture that we started with.
Part of that cultural ingredient is allowing people to be themselves. Why is that so important to you?
We sell ideas, we sell people, so to get the best out of the people we employ, then we need to let them be who they are. and keep it real and honest, I suppose, is part of that.
Is that what makes the British creative industries work?
Where we're seeing success overseas is that people want the British brand, they want the British output to give them something different.
If you think about Touch culture and you think about British culture, what do you think we can offer the rest of the world?
I'm proud to be part of the British creative service industry because I think we bring passion and creativity that no one else does.
We are a small country but with really big character, and I think that summarises what Touch is.
So reflecting back on everything we've discussed, how do you feel about the journey that Touch has been on?
I'm thrilled with the outcome, to grow a business and actually maintain such a fantastic culture.
And I think it only becomes more and more infectious with both clients and people wanting to work with us.
I'm really excited because I don't think it's about where we've been, I think it's about where we're going.
More markets will provide more opportunities for us to keep growing.
I'm proud of what we've achieved so far, and like David, incredibly excited about what's yet to come.
It feels like we're at the start of a journey, and in that sense, what is to come is a little bit unknown.
But whilst the future is unknown, we can all guarantee that it's going to be a fun journey along the way.
Here we have a company that celebrates relationships between unique individuals. And if you fuse all those elements of culture together, when they all combine, brilliance starts to happen. And that's when we see real business benefits. So, here is a business that has managed to grasp the best of British culture, to define a unique positioning of its own that maximises the benefit for people working in the organisation and delivers outstanding benefits for its customer base. That is the culture of the big intimacy.